102.1 The Edge, Chris Z from the B Team, joined by Jack from the Bleachers. Now, really, you're a jack of all trades. You're formerly of the band Fun. You are Taylor Swift's producer. What is going on, brother?
I don't know. Just kind of hang out in the studio a lot and haven't left in a while. And maybe that way the pandemic has worked for me. But I've always been that way. You know, I've always loved working since I was a kid with other people, then loved having my own songs in my own band. And they just, they're different expressions. I really love both of them.
Nice. So your third album, Take the Sadness Out of Saturday, that's dropping July 30th. How stoked are you for this album?
More excited than I've ever been. It's my favorite body of work I've ever made, most importantly. But I've also never released an album that felt so connected to how I felt in the world at the time. I'm really excited and proud, and we have this just wonderful audience of people who care about Bleachers. I just can't wait to give this to them.
Amazing. Now, before we dive real deep into the new album, let's talk about the pandemic, the lockdown. How hard was it to sit there, create music, make and produce an album when you couldn't go outside? Was that easy for you? Did that help the creative concept, or was that something that you struggled with?
It helped in a way that I didn't know was going to help. You know, I've been on tour, I've been off tour, I've been on tour, make an album, go back on tour, see the audience, go make an album. You get this rhythm, and the studio becomes a very sort of opposite place, where it's quiet about your thoughts, and I love that, and I don't mind that in any way. But something about not being able to go play triggered a thing where I just had to be in the room with the band, and it was the first time in my life and all of their lives where we didn't know if we would get to play and do what we love again. So we played like that in the studio. And it became a really important piece of the album. And you know, I've had the band in the studio before, and we've gone in and like played our asses off. But
yeah, definitely.
You can't play like you might never play again unless that's the reality. And I just realized that the sound was emerging that was kind of once in a lifetime for me. And it became a huge character on the album, the way the band plays with the level of intensity and joy.
Now, I grew up in a time where music videos were key. Like, your new track, Stop Making This Hurt, absolutely killed the music video. It's an amazing video and a killer tune. And it honestly, it gave me like these flashbacks for some reason of some of the best times of my life, whether it was my dad taking me to hockey practice, camping with my best friends, or just straight partying in college. There was some sort of feeling behind that song that it just dragged me in. Now, did you write that song to kind of draw emotion out of people, or is that just my dumb radio self?
No, deeply. I mean, I wanted to have these two qualities. One of like a really emotional one that was really tugging at you, and then one of like a really sort of like joyous, bombastic one. And I wanted them to live together. I love a lot of things that have meant a lot to me sort of do that. They live in the same place, where you could be at a bar to it, or you could listen to it alone to it and cry. I'm always looking for both sides of it. And that song, without a doubt.
Honestly, brother, I think the Bleachers, after listening to it, is a sound that we have needed. You've somehow been able to mesh old school rock and roll with the new style groove, and I absolutely love every minute of it. And I think the people are going to want more Bleachers. Jack, thank you so much for sitting down and talking to 102.1 The Edge.
I love talking to you anytime.